Some Bend neighbors are concerned about undeveloped land at a local cemetery. They worry thousands of nearby burial plots might be disturbed. Tonight, in a special report, Bola Badabo finds the landowner says that won't happen.
It's our moral responsibility to protect this area.
Susie Fagan-Wurges is the spokeswoman for Save Greenwood Cemetery, a group of Bend neighbors that started an effort to preserve the cemetery after receiving notice by cemetery landowner Oregon Care Group LLC of a possible zone change. The rezoning of the property would allow it to be a space for residential use.
And I cannot imagine having multiple apartments built between 12th Street and that graveyard.
The cemetery is located in a public facility zone, prompting the landowner's consideration for rezoning.
They say that because the word cemetery is not listed in the conforming uses for public facilities, that they cannot operate as a cemetery. Though it has been listed as public facilities, as far as I can find, since 1998.
Adam Smith, the landowner's attorney, is adamant that there are no current plans to develop any part of the cemetery, and there likely won't be future plans. The issue became a growing concern in the community when the landowner cut down several juniper trees on 8 acres of undeveloped land in the cemetery late December. After ongoing conversations with the city of Bend, Smith said a cemetery can now be added to the public facility zone.
We feel that they're not being straight with us about upcoming development. They've already gone in and they've had it surveyed. They cut down 70 trees out of the clear blue without a permit.
The city of Bend issued the cemetery a stop work order because it was in violation of the recently revised tree preservation code. Since that time, it's been working with the property owner to ensure code compliance. As far as development, the city has received no application for development from the landowner. Smith explained to News Channel 21 that the tree clearing was a matter of good stewardship to clear out dead and infested juniper trees and to prevent wildfires. But Fagan-Wurges isn't convinced. Save Greenwood Cemetery wants to make sure the cemetery is never a grounds for residential use.
I'd like to appeal to the people of Bend to stop and think a little bit. Everyone gets caught up in making money, but half of this town doesn't make money. In fact, more than half of this town doesn't make money. They survive. They call it poverty with a view. And I would like people to stop and think of really what do they want to see in 20 years? High rises or tranquil spaces where they can go and reflect on life and honor the dead.
Susie Fagan-Wurges says she and many of her neighbors feel cemeteries are hallowed ground and should always be honored. Bola Badabo, News Channel 21.